Hey there, YouTube. David here again. First of all, I want to apologize if the audio and video quality of this video is not up to my normal HD standards. This is going to be a bit longer video than my usual ones, and when I put my camera in full HD mode, it only allows like 9.5 minute uploads. But if I bump it down out of HD, it allows 29-minute uploads. So I figured rather than have to do 2, possibly 3 parts, and put them in my video editor and link them all together and everything, it would just be a lot simpler to bump down the quality a little bit, and so that I can have just one bigger video. For those of you noticing the change of scenery here, without going too much into detail because I don't want to take up a lot of the video time, I coaxed my wife into letting me use our spare bedroom that is just kind of just used as a storage room, which is why you probably see the boxes and stuff and everything next to my tobacco stuff. But I coaxed her into letting me use this room so that I don't have to go outside, which will be really awesome on days that it's really hot outside, like the summertime every day here in Phoenix, Arizona, and on days, as you can see out the window at the trees, where it is incredibly windy. So that's a good thing there. So I was able to get myself a smoking room. Makeshift smoking room anyway. It's not dedicated to smoking yet. Let's see how that goes. But anyway, let's get going. This video today is about what's referred to as the Wosbald approach to proper pipe smoking. Now, I found this approach on just kind of Googling pipe smoking tips and things like that. And, even though I've been smoking a pipe for a long time, it's always intriguing to read about new ways. And I stumbled upon this PDF download that, if you Google what the actual phrase has said, the Wosbald approach to proper pipe smoking, and it'll be like the first or second choice in the Google search or Bing or whatever you happen to use. And it's a PDF download. It's 4 pages, so even if you're a slow reader like I am, it really shouldn't take you any longer than 10 to 15 minutes to read it through once. And it is an incredibly intensive article about all the different aspects of smoking a pipe. I mean, he goes so in depth and is so scientific about everything. So I've tried it out, my last couple pipes, and it worked great. So today I'm going to basically do a video demonstration of that for you guys. I'm going to be using, first of all, my Magna Cob. I love this pipe so far. It feels great in the hand. It just sits just perfect in your teeth. I love this pipe. And I'm definitely probably gonna be ordering some more of them. If nothing else, at least the Diplomats. And the pipe tobacco I'm gonna be smoking is my vanilla house blend in the really cool jars I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm smoking this today because I really want to smoke a tobacco that I know really well. Get a little bit out here and let it start airing out a bit. Put this away. I really want to smoke a tobacco that I know really well. That way, when I try this new technique with it, I can be 100% certain what flavors change. Is it smoke better? Does it smoke worse? All the little nuances that come with smoking a pipe, I want to be able to notice those just snap right away. So figured the only way to do that is to do it with a pipe tobacco that I know really well, and I definitely know this Vanilla House blend really, really well. I've smoked it since I started smoking a couple years ago, and I've smoked it a lot. So get started into it here. Aristocop Tamper, my whiskey on the rocks pick. Here, let me show you guys this here. Hopefully you can see that a lot better than you could in the other night's video, where I was originally trying the Magna Cobb out for the first time. I'm sure some of you were probably looking at it and it was too dark and going, "What the hell's wrong with this guy?" There's no whiskey on the rocks on that lighter. So so show you guys that. You know, I'm gonna take you guys through everything here, from loading the pipe to lighting it, smoking it, yada yada yada. Now, in comparison to how scientific Wosbald is with all the other aspects of pipe smoking, his pipe loading technique almost seems a bit slapdash. You know, it kind of just seems like he's just doing it to do it. Basically, all he does is he kind of just trickles some pipe tobacco in there till it gets to the top, and then he just pushes it down lightly until he feels some resistance, and it's nice and flat and uniform on the top. He doesn't cram it down or anything like that. He doesn't use the three-step method or the Frank method or any of the other different methods out there. He just he just basically puts some tobacco in and pushes it down gently till it's nice and uniform and flat. Now, this part is where he does get a little scientific with it. Instead of pushing it down to where you get that spongy feeling, he pushes in towards the center on the outer circumference until he almost gets a domed look to it. It kind of curves up into the middle, and you still kind of get that spongy feeling, but he describes it in his article as a drum-like tautness, and it's a little bit past the spongy feeling. So as you can see, it's loaded, about a little past 3/4 of the way. Ooh, yeah. Heh. Forgot this file cabinet is metal there. Yeah. Well, the magnet works well anyway. So let's get this excess tobacco back in my jar. It's my high dollar tobacco tray, along with my my high dollar ashtray. This is just the bottom of a Foster's beer can. I was messing around. I do ultralight backpacking from time to time, and I was just messing around making cook pots and stuff like that, and that was left over. And I was thinking, since I'm inside now, I probably need to have some sort of ashtray. When I'm outside, I just dump the ashes on the ground and step on them, kick some dirt on them. But I figured since I'm inside, I probably need an ashtray of some sort. So on to the lighting process here. This is definitely where he gets incredibly scientific with it. He doesn't do the charring light, maybe another charring light, and then just puff on it until he gets it going. He does a series of short, gentle puffs, and just the way he describes it is the flame should just barely be dipping whatsoever, and you don't, and you do this no matter how long it takes and how many times it takes until you get it lit. And also, he doesn't move the flame around, he puts it right in the center. So I'll show you guys that. And then once he does that, just gently, not putting any pressure at all, just slightly tapping down any tobacco that might have fluffed up with the tamper, just make it uniform again, and then he repeats. Now, again, the way he does it, he doesn't do this a set number of times. What he does a set number of times is the puffs. In his article, he says a few. I generally do 3 to 4, and he just repeats the light tamp process, always in the center, until he gets an ember. Now, the reasoning for doing this, as he explains, is that you want to use as little flame as possible